Alex from Alex's Creative Corner here. This is the final part of Glory's tutorial, part 4 of 4. And this you should have Glory. Wired is the best way. I do have a tutorial on how to wire it. So yes, and in this tutorial we're making the belly. So I do have the first part on the loom, the rest I'll be making with you. It's a little bit different since I'm adding stripes onto it. Yeah. So I did, with this turquoise, I went, with 2 at a time, I went down once, and then from the sides diagonally inwards. Then went down one more time, and I got a, I think this is pastel teal or pastel turquoise. It should be in the band count under the description of the first video. So you're going to get one of these and you're going to wrap it around this peg twice. And then with 2 more turquoise, you're going to there, and then there to there. Then you do another one of these cap bands with this band, and then 2 more, another cap band, 2 more, and then you're right here. And now with double looped teal, you're doing a double loop there, in there, and then you're going all the way down, so 4 times down the middle, 3 times down the sides, diagonally inwards. Then you're doing, you're capping it off, so wrap around 4 times or 5 times. And then in the middle, go down, and then do the horizontal band, so double looping a teal and doing triangle there, there, and there. Now we're gonna get ready to do the loose bands, which go on the sides. I'm gonna be using, I'm still not sure which yellow that I should use. I think my choices are, the 3 yellows that my choices are these 3, but I don't know if I want to do the middle one, but I don't know if I have enough. I think I'll just do the, I think I'm gonna do the, I don't know if I have enough middle though. I'll do this one. So I'm getting my yellow. This is a pale pastel yellow. So wrapping one around this peg twice. So 1, 2. And then getting 2 bands, and I'm just placing them on that middle peg. 2 on here, 2 on here, 2 on here, 2 on there, 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 and there. Like that. Now we're gonna get ready. Now we're gonna start looming. Do not loom all the way. So only loom these top 2 diagonals, the next 2 diagonals. Now we're gonna make the last 2 teeth. So white band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Go into here, loom up, slide on that tooth, loom over, make another tooth, so wrapping around 4 times. You can do 5 times if you want. Loom up, slide on, loom over, and we can loom up 2 more times down the sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna make the tongue. I'm using fuchsia. You need 4 bands. So wrap a band around your hook 4 times of your tongue color. Double loop one, pull on the cap band, reclaim, double loop another, proclaim, and the final band. Double loop, proclaim. So you have your little tongue, and we're going to loom down the middle 3 times, only 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Get your tongue and attach it onto this peg, like that, and swivel it around so it's like that. Looks like that. Now dig down, grab the bottom 2 teal, loom them up, and then you can go back to this side, loom up that one, and loom up that one. Now we're going to be ignoring all these yellow bands, so just don't loom them, but just go under them and grab the bands that you're supposed to. And also there's this stripe, go under that. So don't loom that stripe band. So only the turquoise. So yeah, I'm going under the 2 bands that we wrapped around and under the yellow bands. And now I'm grabbing the top 2 bands, next top 2, and the last 2, looming them. Now with 3 random bands, I'm just going to tie this off using pink because I have a lot of it left, so I don't use it that much. Okay, like that. Now you can start lifting it off. Make sure that you're lifting everything off, including the spikes. So the yellow bands are going to be everywhere. You want to pull 1 out to each side. So 1 there, which will make the other one go this way. So there's 2. You pull 1 this way and 1 that way. Same thing here. So yeah, I'm just pulling them out. And the last 2 that are right here, like that. The spikes might be, not the spikes, the stripes might be a little tangled, I guess. You can just adjust them. If you don't like them later, when we're done with the whole belly, you can take them off. This is only part of the belly, so I'm just going to wait to the end and see how it looks. Okay, so here's the neck part. Let me see what it looks like so far on Glory. I'm just going to lay it on. Looks good. Now we're going to be working on the body. So I'm just looking at the prototype. Okay, with our turquoise bands, so 2 here and 2 diagonally here, like that. And with our stripe color, we're double looping. I'm putting it on there and then like pulling it like that to make it like really neat. And that's a stripe. So 2 more on this side, 2 more, and then 2 more sets on this side. Now we're doing the same thing again. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And now the stripe color again. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait, nope, I did something wrong. Take off those last 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, so I've done 5 on each side. 2 going diagonal inwards and 2 inwards, like that. I'm going 2 on the sides. And I think, wait 1 second. I don't know if I should do 2 bands. Just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do 2. 2. So yeah. With this color, I'm just going, oh, sorry, my dog is barking a lot in the background. So 2, and we're going, I mean not 2, it's a double looped band. It's a double looped band. So it's like that. And then I'm going down 1, this. Got a little messed up. And again, with 2 turquoises at a time. And another double looped stripe color. Sorry if this is confusing. I'm trying to make it as easy as I can for y'all. And again, now I'm just gonna take, I don't know if I should do 1 band or not. I'm just gonna take a band, just 1 band. Yeah, so just take 1 band, just a 1, and just put it across those 3 pegs. And I'm going 2 more here, 2 more there, 2 more on the sides. And we're doing our last stripe for this portion of the stomach, and we're going to put it across those 3. It's just 1 band. Now we're going to do our holding bands. So we're double looping turquoise, going across those 2 pegs. It's okay if they overlap the stripes. It doesn't matter. So yeah, we're just double looping these. double loop there, still double looping. Another double loop. Another double loop. And just one more double loop. Now we're going 2 bands at a time, so 2 turquoises across those 3, 2 across those 3, and then 2 across those 3, stopping there. Now we're going to get this part, the first part of our belly. Make sure that the tongue is facing up. Yeah, tongue is facing up. We're going to attach these 3 ends to these 3 pegs, and we do have to take off the tying bands. So taking off, going through this set, and putting on that peg. Now going through the middle set. And placing it on that peg. And another one. I hope that the stripes end up turning out good and I don't have to take them off at the end and I wasted time doing them. I really hope that I did not waste my time doing the stripes. So I'm going back. Okay, now we're gonna lift up the top 2 bands from each of the sets that we just attached. So those top 2, top 2, top 2. We're gonna put 2 turquoise bands across these 3 pegs, and we're going to put a yellow band on that peg and a yellow band on that peg. Now we can replace the loops to the pegs that we got them from, the 2 loops. So these 2 go to the middle, and these 2 go right there. So it should look like this. Okay, now we're going to loom up the middle 6 times only 6 times, and then stop, because then there's something else that we're gonna have to do. And stop there. Now we're gonna do the sides, but we have to add on these loose bands, so only 1 band at a time, so just 1 yellow on each peg. And I'm doing this all the way down, and if they fall off, make sure to put them back on so that every peg on the side has one. It might help if you push down the turquoise bands. Getting close to the end. And then the last 2. Don't put it on the last peg though. Now we can loom up 7 times on each side, but only 7, and then stop. I'll give you further instruction. Make sure to avoid looming the stripe bands. Just go past them. Might be a bit hard. And stopping right there. Now looming 7 on this side. And we're also avoiding the side loose bands. Okay, and now we're gonna loom from the middle set. We're looming the top 2 diagonals there, and then these diagonals there. Now we can loom all the way down on both sides. And remember to avoid the stripes and yellow loose bands. Just go, don't loom them. Okay, and I'm stopping right there, and then on this side, and right here, and then I'm looming this diagonal, and then the other side I'm looming the diagonal. And I can tie this off with a random colored band. Now gently, make sure that you gently take it off from the bottom. Don't rip it off. It won't turn out as good. Especially the stripes. They won't come out. Okay, I took it off, and now I'm going to pull all the loose yellow bands to the side so that they're all coming out of the sides. Okay, so here's our belly so far. You can tug on the stripes and adjust them a little bit. Pull them down. I think it's looking good. Yeah, the stripes are looking good. Hope yours are too. Okay, so now we're going to do this next little part of the belly. Okay, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, with our double looped bands, we're going down 8 times with double looped turquoise. So 8 times down the middle. Seven, 8, and now we're going to start with the 2 bands at a time. So I'm going right there, and then I'm going to get my stripe color, gonna wrap it around that peg twice, and then 2 here, 2 here, and then the stripe again, and then 2 more there. Now I'm going to get the belly so far, going through the loose. Make sure that you go through all of the loops, and they're on your hook, taking off that tying band. It's like 8 loops, attaching them all onto that peg. Like that. It's a bit hard to do. Now I'm gonna lift up the top 4 loops. The top 4 loops from the thing that we just attached on. And I'm gonna put on 2 yellow bands on that peg, and then I can replace the 4 loops. This part's a bit tricky. Oh, I think I might have attached the belly on wrong anyways. So I'm just gonna put all the bands back on my hook. When you attach the belly, you want the stripes facing down. So attaching all 8 bands like that, and then getting the top 4 bands on my hook and putting down these 2 bands and replacing the 4 loops like that. Now we're gonna do 2 bands on every peg all the way down, except for the last peg. Don't put any on there. Did the video stop? I don't know if it stopped. Sorry if it did, but I hope not. And then the last 2 going right here. Now I can loom this up. Make sure to avoid the stripes and the yellow bands. Just go under them. And when you're at the end, get 1 yellow band and tie it off. Now you can gently take this off of the loom. And now I'm pulling 1 band to each side, 1 yellow band to each side. Sorry if I got out of the camera. I'm only pulling them to each, just pulling 1 to each side. So it's like this. Turn it over, you have your stripes. You can adjust them a bit if you want. You can even take off some of them. You can even tighten them, I guess. I don't know if you can tighten them. Yeah, that's the belly right now. So now we're going to attach it. This part, yeah, I don't like this part. And I'm going to show you how to make it without the stripe on the back. So make it like this and lay it on. So the bottom jaw is right here under the mouth. Okay. I'm going to start on this side. With my hook, I'm going in through this set. So there, on here, I'm going to zoom in a bit. So there's this set on your head with this tooth. I'm going to the set after that. So I'm going through these 4 bands and putting back my belly. And there's these 2 bands that are right here. And pulling it through. So on my hook again. Now I'm going through the next set. This next set has the frill on it. So I'm just grabbing the next loose band. And I'm pulling it through everything. I think I made one mistake. Okay, I pulled it through. Now, the next set, I'm grabbing my next loose band, pulling it through everything. Sorry if this is a bit hard to follow. So going through the next 2 bands and then grabbing the next loose band, pulling it through everything on your hook. Next set. It gets easier as you go on. The hardest part was like starting it off. And then going through there. And then pulling that through, going through here, grabbing that, pulling it through, going through there, grabbing this, pulling it through, and we're just going to keep going. So going through there, you should start to understand it now. How to attach the belly this way. It ends up being so much better. So the side sets and then loose band and pull through. Those 4, grab that and pull through. Going through there, grab that loose band, pull through, go through those 4, loose band, pull through. We're going like this all the way down. It might get a little bit more tricky towards the tail because it's thinner. I'll help you there. I'll show you what to do. So going through these 4, this loose band, and grabbing that, pull through. Next, loose band, pull through. Next set, grab the loose band, pull through. Starting to look good, starting to be attached. But this is only one side. We'll have to do the other side. And if you want to stuff it, then we'll stuff it then. So still going through the 2 sets. Still have a ways to go, but we're getting near the end of the project. It's the last part of the project. Pulling it through, going through the next set, pulling the loose band through, next one. Next one. Oh, I missed a band. Okay, got it. Next set. Going through here. And now I'm getting to the part where there's only like 3 bands. I'm just going through this half of the bands, you see? And then I'm grabbing the loose band, pulling it through. So again, I'm going through only this half, only these 2 loops, or 3 loops. And grabbing that, pulling it through. I think I only have 1 more on this side, so going through that set, getting a loose band, pull it through. Now I'm going to leave my hook on there. You can use a holding hook, a pencil, that hook, because I have a lot of hooks. Now we're doing the other side, so I'm spinning it around so it's half attached, so I can close it down and it'll look good so far. So I'm going into the 4 loops, the ones behind the teeth. Make sure that you go through those ones, and then with these 2 bands, pulling through. I got onto the wrong side for some reason. I'm trying to get in the right position. Okay, next set is the one with the frill on it, the red thing, and going through that set, and then this loose band, and pulling it through all of that. Now I'm going through this next set, and grabbing this loose band, pulling it through. Okay, now it's starting to get faster, so I'm getting the hang of it. So going through the set, pulling through, going through the set, pulling through. So you should start to get the hang of it. And do that, pull through, pull through, grab that, pull through, grab the loose band, pull through, and I'm gonna stop around the beginning of the leg, of the back leg, because I'm gonna stuff it with fiberfill. You only need like a tiny bit. I just got this much. I'm using a pencil that's not sharpened. You can use a sharpened, it doesn't really matter. And I'm just stuffing this in so it's around this area. It just gets a little bit, so it's not like flat. You can also use cotton balls, tissue paper. You don't have to stuff it, but that's all I need. Okay. Next set. Went through the wrong set on accident. So yeah, now I'm just going to keep going all the way down until I run out of loose bands, and I'm at the where I stopped on the other side. I'm getting close to the end. We're almost there, guys. Hang in there. Getting to the part where I only go through half of the loops. The last one, pulling through. Okay, so there's an end band on each hook. I'm gonna get that one from that hook so that both of those bands are on this hook. There's still one more loose band. I'm gonna go through, so this is what it looks like. I'm going through this next set like that. Actually, I'm just gonna go through the next set like that. And then I'm grabbing the loose band and I'm pulling it through all of that. Actually, I'm not gonna make it that far out. I'm undoing that. So grab a hold of both those loops on your hook, and I'm just going through this set, not the far one. The middle of it, like that. And then grabbing the loose band, pulling it through like that. And now going through the top loop, I'm going through like that. And I'm grabbing this last loose band and I'm pulling it through the top. And you can just wrap it around the tail. Twice. I think it will look fine. Yeah, that's fine. So the belly's attached now and Glory's finished. Now you can just pose her, adjust it. If you want to make any changes, you can do so. So here's Glory, Queen Glory of the Rainwings from Wings of Fire out of Rainbow Loom. It ended up looking really good. You can curl up her tail, because Rainwings do that. Yeah, you can adjust it. So thanks for watching this video, and yeah, the stripes, you can adjust those. I'll adjust them later. So thank you for watching. The yellow stripe looks really good. Thank you for watching. This was a really fun dragon to make, fun dragon to do a tutorial of. Not sure what my next tutorial will be, but just stay tuned for that. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos because it'll motivate me more. Go to my Instagram. I post a lot on there. My Instagram will be in the description down below. And yeah, that should be all. I hope you like your glory, and thank you for watching. Bye.